Lauren Spierer was a 20-year-old college student with a bright future ahead of her, full of dreams and ambitions. She was the kind of person who lit up any room she entered, her smile and energy making a lasting impression on everyone she met. Growing up in the close-knit community of Scarsdale, New York, Lauren was known for her kindness, warmth, and her ability to make friends easily. She was always willing to lend a helping hand or offer a listening ear. Her family described her as energetic, caring, and adventurous. Someone who loved to try new things and never shied away from a challenge. Lauren's adventurous spirit inspired those around her. Lauren had a passion for music, often attending concerts and festivals with friends. She cherished spending time outdoors, laughing and making memories with the people she loved most. She chose to attend Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana, drawn by its strong academic reputation and the vibrant student life it offered. Lauren quickly adapted to college life, immersing herself in her studies and the campus community. She thrived in the university's dynamic environment, eager to learn and grow. She made friends easily, becoming an integral part of the tight-knit student community. Her outgoing nature and genuine kindness made her well-liked by classmates and professors alike. Lauren was studying fashion merchandising, hoping to one day make her mark in the fashion industry. She loved expressing herself through style and dreamed of a creative career. Life in Bloomington was busy and full for Lauren. She balanced her classes, social life, and extracurricular activities, always striving to make the most of her college experience. She enjoyed exploring the charming town of Bloomington, going out with friends to local cafes and events, and regularly keeping in touch with her family back home through calls and video chats. Her parents, Charlene and Robert Spierer, were incredibly proud of Lauren's independence, resilience, and all she had accomplished. They supported her dreams and celebrated her achievements. They always believed that Lauren was safe and happy at college, surrounded by friends and opportunities, living the life she had always wanted. But everything changed on June 3, 2011, when Lauren vanished without a trace after a night out with friends. Her sudden disappearance left everyone who knew her in shock and disbelief. Her disappearance sent shockwaves through her family, friends, and the entire community, uniting people in their search for answers and hope for her safe return. More than a decade later, Lauren Spierer's case remains one of the most mysterious and heartbreaking unsolved cases in recent memory, leaving a lasting impact on all who knew her and the wider community. Bloomington is a classic college town with its tree-lined streets, vibrant downtown, and the iconic Indiana University campus at its heart. The city buzzes with youthful energy, especially when classes are in session. It's a place filled with students from all across the country, each bringing their own dreams and ambitions, creating a lively and diverse community. Lauren settled into campus life quickly. She enjoyed her classes, finding them both challenging and inspiring, and she loved the sense of possibility that came with each new semester. Eager to get involved, she joined several campus groups, from academic clubs to social organizations, wanting to make the most of her college experience. Lauren's outgoing spirit helped her build strong friendships during her time at Indiana University. She was always the one to invite others to join in, making everyone feel welcome. Lauren was especially close to her roommates, sharing late-night talks, study sessions, and plenty of laughter in their dorm room. She also formed a tight-knit group of friends she met through classes and campus events. They often studied together, attended university gatherings, and explored the local scene. From cozy coffee shops to the bustling streets of downtown Bloomington, Lauren was known for always being there for her friends, ready to lend a hand or listen when someone needed support. Her kindness and empathy made her a trusted confidant. Her days were filled with lectures, group projects, social events, and the excitement of campus life. But she also cherished quiet moments at her apartment, reading by the window, or reflecting on her day. Lauren often called her parents to share stories about her week, keeping her family close even while she was away from home. She made sure to balance her studies with fun, joining friends for games on the lawn or spontaneous adventures around campus. Nights out were a regular part of her routine, as they are for many college students, filled with laughter, music, and memories made under the city lights. By her sophomore year, Lauren truly felt at home in Bloomington, decorating her space and embracing the independence of college life. She looked forward to summer and new adventures, excited for what the future might hold and the opportunities ahead. But no one could have guessed that one night would change everything for her and those who loved her, altering the course of her journey forever. On the night of June 2, 2011, Lauren Spierer, a 20-year-old Indiana University student, went out with friends to enjoy what seemed like a typical night in Bloomington. The city was alive with the energy of college students celebrating the end of the semester, and the streets were filled with laughter and music. Lauren left her Smallwood Plaza apartment around midnight, dressed for a fun night out, and excited to meet up with friends. She planned to meet her friend David Rohn and others at Kilroy's Sports Bar, a popular campus hangout known for its lively atmosphere and late-night crowds. At Kilroy's, Lauren spent time with friends, dancing, laughing, and talking, soaking in the carefree spirit of the night. Security cameras later captured her leaving the bar barefoot at around 2:30 a.m., carrying her shoes in her hand, a detail that would later become significant. She was accompanied by a group of friends, including Corey Rossman and Mike Beth, as they made their way through the quiet streets. The group then headed to Rossman's nearby apartment, continuing their night together in a more private setting. Lauren's night continued with visits to different apartments, moving from one gathering to another as the hours passed. Throughout the night, she was last seen with friends she trusted, people she had spent time with before. These friends would later become central to the investigation, as police tried to piece together Lauren's final movements. Some reports suggest that Lauren may have been drinking heavily that night, which could have affected her judgment and made her more vulnerable. By 4:30 a.m., Lauren was seen for the last time near the intersection of 11th Street and College Avenue, alone in the early morning darkness. After that moment, she simply vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and heartbreak. No one has seen her since, and her disappearance has haunted her loved ones, who continue searching for answers and holding out hope for her return. Investigators worked hard to create a timeline of Lauren's movements. Around 12:30 a.m., she left her apartment with David Rohn. The two walked to Kilroy's Sports Bar, arriving just before 1 a.m. Lauren left her phone and shoes at the bar, which was unusual. After leaving Kilroy's at 2:30 a.m., she walked with Corey Rossman to his apartment. Security footage captured them entering the building together. Lauren was later seen at another friend's apartment in the same complex. At around 4:15 a.m., Lauren was seen leaving that apartment. She was with another friend, Jay Rosenbaum. He reported seeing her at the corner of 11th Street and College Avenue. That was the last confirmed sighting of Lauren. After 4:30 a.m., Lauren disappeared. Despite extensive searches and reviews of surveillance footage, there have been no confirmed sightings of her since that morning. From the start, police collected as much information as possible. Lauren's phone, shoes, and purse were left behind at the bar. This suggested she did not plan to disappear or run away. Her friends and family were also clear. Lauren had no history of vanishing or leaving without notice. Police interviewed everyone who saw Lauren that night. They checked security cameras, phone records, and bank accounts. None of Lauren's credit cards or accounts were used after her disappearance. This raised fears that she'd met with foul play. Investigators searched local woods, rivers, and fields. They asked drivers and residents if they had seen anything unusual. Police brought in search dogs and helicopters, hoping for a clue. Some physical evidence was collected, but nothing led to Lauren. Despite hundreds of tips and leads, there were no clear answers. The main evidence remained Lauren's last known movements and statements from the people she was with. Lauren's disappearance brought an immediate and powerful response. Her parents flew to Bloomington within hours. Hundreds of students, volunteers, and police officers joined the search. They handed out flyers, knocked on doors, and combed the area for any trace of Lauren. The Bloomington Police Department led the investigation, supported by state and federal agencies. Search parties covered miles of land, rivers, and parks. Local businesses put up posters, and news outlets covered the case non-stop. Lauren's family created a website and used social media to spread awareness. They offered a reward for information that could help bring her home. Vigils and community meetings were held to offer support and remind people to keep looking. Despite these efforts, no significant leads were found. The community's determination never faded, but frustration grew as time passed without answers. Many theories have been suggested about what happened to Lauren. Some believe she was the victim of a random crime or abduction. Others think someone she knew may have harmed her. Police also considered the chance that she was injured and unable to get help. Investigators carefully examined the actions and statements of the friends with Lauren that night. Each person cooperated to different degrees, and their stories were checked for inconsistencies. Still, no one has been charged, and there is no clear suspect. Some people wonder if Lauren's disappearance was connected to drug or alcohol use. It's possible she became disoriented and wandered into danger. Others believe she could have been targeted after leaving her friends. Because there is so little evidence, all theories remain just possibilities. The investigation remains open, and police continue to follow any new leads. Lauren's disappearance devastated her family. Her parents, Charlene and Robert, stayed in Bloomington for months. They searched, spoke to the media, and met with police every day. Their lives changed forever, marked by worry and heartbreak. The case also affected the Bloomington community deeply. Students and residents felt the loss of one of their own. Many parents, both local and out of town, became more concerned about student safety. The university and city worked together to increase awareness and support for students. Lauren's story brought people together in hope and solidarity. Her family created the Lauren Spierer Foundation to help other missing persons cases and promote safety. The foundation keeps Lauren's memory alive and supports families facing similar tragedies. Even after many years, Lauren's family and friends still hope for answers. Their pain is matched by their determination to find the truth and bring Lauren home. More than a decade after Lauren Spierer vanished, her case is still open. Police and her family continue to seek answers. New tips are always welcome, and her disappearance is remembered every year in Bloomington and beyond. The case has changed the way many people think about safety, trust, and community. Lauren's family never stopped searching. They urge anyone with information to come forward, no matter how small it may seem. Lauren Spierer's story is not just a mystery, it is a reminder that every missing person matters. The search for her continues, driven by love and hope. No detail is too small and no lead is ignored. If you have any information about Lauren Spierer's disappearance, please contact the Bloomington Police Department or visit the family's website. Lauren is still missing. Help bring her home and give her family the answers they deserve.